Hey, hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today we're going to talk about how to find happiness in your life. So if you're looking to find happiness, more than likely you're probably just trying too hard, right? But then why are so many people struggling to find it? I mean, are you happy? Do you even know what being happy is? I looked up happiness in the dictionary and it defines happiness as the state of being happy. Well, that's helpful, right? So let's look at some different things that happiness can be. But realize in truth, happiness really is in the mind of the beholder. Oh gosh, we're going back to that again, right? I mean, it's all here in our mind, and it's the same with happy. It is in the mind of the beholder. So let's look at some ways that of what might be happy, right? So your needs are met, right? When a person is happy, they usually don't even have any needs that aren't being met to the level that they want them to be. It doesn't mean that that person's not having a hard time or that they have everything they need, but it's more about how they take advantage of what they have and make what they have fill their needs. As we all know, there's some people in third world countries who have very little, right? And there's even here in the US, there's people that don't have much, but they're still happy. Sometimes if you sometimes if you wonder about happiness, go around somebody that has nothing. You'd be surprised at how many of them are happy. They're genuinely happy, even though they have nothing and they don't even know where they're going to get their next meal, right? Because again, it's up here, right? So another way is you feel satisfied. So when you're happy, you tend to feel simply satisfied with your life. You think about your life and you feel good about it. You feel very satisfied when you look around your life and see all the fortune you have, whether it's where you live or who you live with or just about yourself. Even, it just doesn't even matter, but you're just satisfied with what's happening around you and what you have. Gratitude really plays a big part with this. When you're grateful for what you have and you work to feel that gratitude every day, you start to notice all the fortune that you have in your life. Because even if you're struggling, there's usually always something to be grateful for. You feel content. A happy person tends to feel really content about the things in their life. They feel content about their job, their home, their things, their health. I mean, nothing's really nagging at their mind about anything that's causing stress. But remember, happy people do have stress. We all have stress, right? They're just better at feeling content even when things aren't perfect. Sometimes they just know when they have to let it go, right? It is what it is, right? And so maybe that's where gratitude comes in again. If you're happy, you're at peace. A happy person often feels a lot of peace surrounding their life and their family. They trust the process. They tend to know that everything will turn out okay, and they're good at turning negativity around to positivity. And then your definition makes a difference, right? So the truth is, happiness is how you define it personally for you. It's different for every one of us. Happiness is really different for all of us. It's not about getting tons of stuff. I mean, unless that's what you want. But it's not about finding that spouse or that partner unless that's what you want. It's not about having kids unless you want that. And it's all up to you as to how you define happiness. So in fact, some of those things like stuff or a spouse or a partner or kids or any number of things, many of us desperately want and others of us want no part of that, right? I mean, we're all different. We all have different needs and wants. And so, yeah, it's what you want. And if that's what you want, then you want to go after it, whatever that is, right? So happiness is a journey, right? It's not a destination. It's not something you're going to get to one day and stay at. It's a lifelong journey that's going to have many ups and downs and struggles. But for a person who's happy, they typically manage to feel good about it, even through all the ups and downs in life. In the 1989 movie Parenthood, the mother and the father live the same life and are struggling, but the mother says that she loves the roller coaster of life, while her husband is struggling and not as happy because he focuses on the downs instead of the ups, right? It's what you're focusing on, and everybody, even all these people that are in the same situation, see it differently. They see the situation differently. It's all how you act too. When you're happy, you tend to act in more positive ways overall. And when you're happy, you eat better, you move more, you think differently. But don't worry, you have it in your power to be happy wherever you are in your life right now. Seriously. So, one last thought. I mean, I don't believe that you need to be dissatisfied to be driven. So, when somebody's driven and they're trying to get better, I don't believe that that means they're dissatisfied. I think it's possible to love the life you live and seek to make it better at the same time. So don't abandon your goals of building a bigger business or a better job or a better relationship or a better life or whatever it is you want, right? Whatever that is better for you. Because I think the growth is part of the happiness, right? The problem is that too often we convince ourselves that we need to abandon the present to achieve the future. And that couldn't be more wrong. We need to live in the present. We need to appreciate the present. We need to bask in it and thoroughly enjoy our lives while we're pursuing what we want. Happiness is more than just thinking positive thoughts. It's having your needs met, but it's not about having everything or even the best. It's about being satisfied with what you have while also being able to work for the things you want. And while you do have to do more than think positively to to really and truly feel happy, it does start with your thoughts, right? So even though it takes more than just thinking positive thoughts, it starts with your thoughts. And while it starts with your thoughts, where it's going to manifest is with your actions. As it turns out, happiness isn't waiting for us. It's here. It's within us. It's in here and it's in here. Everything in our life is in here and here. It's funny how that works, huh? Happiness isn't waiting for you to get your dream job or reach your magical and totally arbitrary and unimportant goal. Wait, or find your true love, or discover your purpose, or to buy something new or fancy or bigger or better. Happiness doesn't need you to prove yourself. You don't have to prove yourself. Happiness isn't out there, it's in here, right here, right? It's in your heart. So look down at your heart because that's where it is. Happiness isn't waiting for you to find it. It's here. It's within. It's in your heart. It's in your head. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. What does happiness mean to you? What helps you to find that happiness when you're struggling? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. I don't see anybody live today. I don't know if that's my program not showing me or if I just picked a bad time to go live. But if you are here, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And if you're watching the replay, I appreciate you too. So go out there, have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.